Well, one of the greatest things I think about our lodge is that within a very short travel time, we can get into a lot of different waters.
There's hundreds of miles of water that you can go and fish on through Healing Waters, and a huge variety, whether it's wade fishing or small creeks or big rivers and floating, so that's a pretty big advantage here.
The first time that they get a bite and they set the hook and there's a fish on the end of the line, there's nothing like it for them. They say, "Oh, I got one, oh, I got one."
We have a fishing school that we lightheartedly call Fish Like a Guide, but Live Like a Client. When you are guiding somebody during the regular season, the total emphasis is to have them catching a fish. A lot of times that's done at the expense of not making them a better angler. So we flip that around. We assist people in being better anglers.
Essentially, the better you are at fishing, the more fun you can have. And I like to see people have fun and do well. And the way I do that is I teach them how to become a better fisherman.
So there's a lot of different, unique, and special experiences throughout the course of the 5 days. And certain milestones are bigger than others. Your first fish is a big one. That's like saying I officially joined the club of fly fishing. I can now consider myself a fly fisherman. And then as you build through the next few days, then you start to learn more about it.
Some of the questions that were asked this morning in our first classroom session this morning were answered right on the river, and they can see the direct thing. And usually we talk about it in the morning and then they see it in practice on the water when they implement it. To see the joy that they get is really enjoyable for me, because you just understand that you took somebody to the next step.
We give them a lot of knowledge. For the people that are true beginners, it's almost too much knowledge. But if they just get part of it, they're gonna pick out the parts that are good for them. And then we have students in the class that are more advanced, and it might be their second time when they start remembering some of this more technical stuff that we're talking about. Most of them are the intermediate type classes we teach.
The enjoyment comes in different stages and in different ways. I think even an advanced fly fisherman, given a certain situation or a certain problem, can learn something, and when they do, they really get excited because they think that they knew it all. And then all of a sudden, one of our guides will show them something that, holy cow, I've been fishing forever and I did not know that. Or I had never had that explained like that. That's pretty satisfying.
If somebody comes out to fish for one day, it just never really comes all together. But over 5 days, you just see it start to kind of click in their head, like this feels right. It's just cool to see that progression.
I'm really impressed with the guides because, they are really passionate about fishing. They're sharing that with other people, and they just want other people to enjoy it as much as they do. It's really good.
Well, I think I've stayed in every room in the lodge, and they're all good. The food is outstanding.
Well, the lodge itself is very nice. The food's really good. The accommodations are great, as well as so many different options for fishing.
This is really, truly a first-class operation.
#1 guides in the valley. We got the best guides, got the best lodge, and that's the best place to start. We got the best rivers in Montana right here. Can't beat the destination of Healing Waters.